Next on Restaurant Impossible.
I didn't have to come to Auburn, Washington to get a heart attack.
Monkeys and giraffes and parrots, oh my.
Feel like I'm the king of the jungle right now. If I had hair, I would be pulling it out.
The restaurant is sloppy.
The place is a pigsty. That's inside your ice machine. That is salmonella and mold.
The food is soupy.
That is far too runny. I'm not going to eat anything in here.
And the management is out to lunch.
Yes or no? Did you check out or not?
Yes, I guess so.
You're fired right now. You don't need her. You may love her, but you don't need her in this business because you suck.
Chef Robert Irvine has 2 days and $10,000 to do the impossible.
I'm just outside Seattle on my way to Auburn, Washington, to help a young lady named Donnell Brinkman save her restaurant, the Spunky Monkey.
I'm the owner of the Spunky Monkey for the last 16 years. The Spunky Monkey is a jungle hut, tropical theme type place. When we first opened the Spunky Monkey, we were just slammed. The lines were out the door. It was amazing. 4 years ago, the economy hit. There was a lot of people that moved out of this town, so a lot of people no longer knew that we were a restaurant. They just thought we were a bar. No matter what kind of advertising we did, you just couldn't get people to come in to eat. We went from serving 300 plates of food a day down to 40. It was devastating. At this point, we're losing around $15,000 a month. It's really making it tough to stay open.
Running the restaurant with Donnell is her partner of 4 years, Shannon Fox.
I started here as a cook. Shortly after that, I started dating Donnell, and then I've been the general manager for the last 3 years. Our house is directly across the street. You know, I can run home and grab a cup of coffee or say hi.
We are together 24 hours a day, which we love, but we do fight a lot about the monkey.
We fight about the same thing over and over and over, and it's always here, the monkey.
I've been doing this for a long time and have been successful at it. So I know what I'm doing.
It's her way, you know, and she's owned it this long, and she doesn't let me forget that.
I'm upset that the restaurant's failing, and I'm really upset that our relationship is not what it was.
People say, oh, it's because you live together and you work together, and it's not that. It's stress. It's just kind of put this big divider between us.
That hurts.
I would say our relationship is definitely on the rocks, as well as the Spunky Monkey.
If this restaurant closed, my heart would be broken. Robert Irvine has to save it for us. That's what he has to do. That's what we need.
Donnell has put her blood, sweat, and tears into this restaurant, and it's falling apart around her. It's up to me to put it all back together and get it back on track. I don't know whether I'm walking into a zoo or a restaurant. Feel like I'm the king of the jungle right now. This looks like it's been lost in a time warp. Somebody has completely forgot about this. When people don't care about their business, I really don't understand.
I'm Donnell.
How are you?
Good. Shannon.
How long have you owned this restaurant?
16 years.
Ever been in the restaurant business before?
No.
What is your title in this whole thing?
I'm the general manager.
Kitchen manager.
Kitchen manager, bartender, server.
So which is it? General manager, kitchen manager, bartender?
I guess it changes.
Well, it's the kitchen manager.
I would call it more than the kitchen manager. I take care of anything in the house.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Well, I wouldn't say everything, but yes.
When you bought the restaurant, how much did you buy it for?
$560,000.
What was your first year revenue?
$870,000.
Fast forward to a year ago, what was your revenue?
$330,000.
Okay. When did you start to see your revenue drop?
Over the last, 8 years, but definitely in the last 4.
So why do you think your restaurant is failing?
There was a decline in the amount of people that were coming in when a company laid off a lot of people in the area.
The reason why everyone has stopped coming is staring them right in the face.
The place is a pigsty. See that umbrella?
Yeah,
What do you see on it?
gross dust.
You see the dirt and disgusting garbage there? Mm-hmm. Would you want to come and eat here?
Right.
What do your staff do when they come to work?
Well, they do clean.
They
They do a certain startup.
What? They do what?
Well, they sweep, they wipe down things.
Really? And who checks that out?
That would be me.
So you're fired right now. Because if you've checked this out, you don't need her. You may love her, but you don't need her in this business because you suck. Look at the floor. Look at the broken chairs. That just says neglect to me. It says I don't care anymore. It's disgusting. Is that how you run your home?
No.
No.
So why is the business like it? They're supposed to make you money. Why are you in the restaurant business?
I'm passionate about it, and I guess I got...
hang on, please, I'm going to throw up in a minute. I'm passionate about it. This is passion? How many hours a day do you spend in this restaurant?
A couple on some days, more on others.
Why?
Because I'm in an office that's not here, it's at my house.
I'm just appalled. I really am appalled. How can you let something get to this point? That's my concern. No matter what I do to it, 4 months down the road is going to be the same crap hole again as it is now.
No, it's not.
Why is it not?
Because...
You have no passion, you have no care about this. Because otherwise it wouldn't be like this, guys. If I sound angry, I am. Because this sucks. Because you've given up. I don't know when you gave up, but 2 hours a day in this restaurant is not enough. I want to see a service.
Robert said I didn't have any passion, and that's just not true. We do have a maintenance person that comes in and cleans and keeps it up to, I was hoping, some kind of standard.
Hey, that's inside your ice machine where the ice comes through. That right there is salmonella and mold. And then you wonder why I get upset.
He hasn't even got to the kitchen yet. I'm not looking forward to that.
How you doing today?
Good.
Seems a little dated and maybe kitschy.
Tiki, but like really old tiki.
Floor looks old, smells.
Donnell should be managing the restaurant, not tending bar. If she's behind the bar, where is the bartender?
You have 2 orders of poppers? Yeah, then these are yours.
What are you doing?
Frying food?
You're a bartender, right?
Yeah.
So you always fry food?
If we take an order for food, we fry it.
Bartenders are cooking. They've got a fryer that should be in the kitchen. If I had hair, I would be pulling it out. Donnell! You asked me for help. You asked me. I didn't have to come to Auburn, Washington to get a heart attack. Are you ready to see my rendition of the Spunky Monkey?
Yes.
Open your eyes.
I'm at the Spunky Monkey just outside of Seattle, and immediately I can see why the restaurant is on a downswing.
Bartenders are cooking. They've got a fryer that should be in the kitchen. Donnell!
Oh, God.
First of all, what's all this wire? That's illegal. Secondly, why have you got a fryer up here with a makeshift fan?
Our other fryer broke that was a self-contained hood fryer, and we just haven't had the finances to replace it.
This is not supposed to be used for food service.
No. It's to keep the smell out of there. When that
But it
oil
shouldn't
is
even be
hot.
in here. You've got holes in the walls. You've got cigarettes on the floor. This is not a food prep area, but you're using it as one. These are people's health you're dealing with. Donnell spends 2 hours a day in this restaurant and then expects it to be successful. This is mold on cloths. Who would want to come here and eat with the filth and disgustingness in this building?
It's told to be done all the time, and I'm not making sure it's happening.
I'm going to make sure Donnell and Shannon takes the blame for their bad management, bad cleaning, and lack of interest. I wouldn't eat in this place if you paid me $1 million. This is disgusting. It's dirty. It's dangerous. 2 hours a day is not cutting this. That's why you're failing.
Well, it's very dirty.
You see this? Well, it's very dirty. You're very calm, and it's the way it is.
I'm not very calm right now.
Really?
No.
Wow, you could have fooled me.
This isn't the way I started it. It's not the way I've ran it.
You're not here because you don't care, because you've let it get like
I
this.
do care.
You don't care, otherwise you'd be here instead of 2 hours a day, you'd be here 18 hours a day, or 16 hours a day, or 10 hours a day, whatever the case may be.
A lot of different things I was doing, depending on people to do this, and I didn't check on them.
Danelle seems to be blaming others when this restaurant is ultimately her responsibility.
Did you check out? It's really simple, yes or no. Did you check out or not?
Yes, I guess so.
Then stand up and own it.
I'm
Stop putting
owning
on
it, but...
No, you're not. And the reason I'm so hard on you right now is because I care, because you asked me for help. You asked me. I didn't have to come to Auburn, Washington, to get a heart attack.
I'm so proud. I brag about my restaurant. I brag about my kitchen. I brag about my staff. And to have it called out like that in front of people that, you know, I want to come back, and I'm feeling totally embarrassed.
I wouldn't come back if it stayed the way it is. It's dirty and it's filthy.
Definitely makes you worry a little bit if there's unclean areas where they're cooking and preparing the food.
It's nasty.
Maybe just not really feel good about eating.
The dirt, the filth. This is the worst place I have ever seen. And I haven't even been in the kitchen yet. Are you kidding me? Throw it out. The knife cuts? Bacteria. If you're not bleaching that, that's why it's like that. It will never be able to be clean. Throw it out. This is the refrigerator, huh?
This
the
is our...
seals are broken. Nothing is labeled, dated.
Those are from yesterday.
They're from yesterday. No dates, no labels, no nothing. All this is freezer burn, guys.
It's intimidating having a professional come in and call you out on everything you've not taken care of.
I got to tell you, right now, I'm not going to eat anything in here because of the cleanliness.
I wanted him to eat our food. He's not even going to eat our food. So he doesn't even know what it really tastes like. He just knows how it looked.
What's your biggest selling item?
The gator tail pasta.
Make me one, please.
Even though I'm not going to eat, I still want to see Shannon's skills in the kitchen.
What's in this?
Is it feta, water, red pepper flake, sun-dried tomatoes, peppers?
And water?
Water. We reduce it down to the sauce. That's how I was taught.
And who taught you that?
The girl that worked here before.
That's how you,
That's how she makes it.
Well, actually, the way I originated it was the water first. You get it to boil, yes, and then you add everything, and it does reduce down to creamy sauce on just this dish like that.
It's a little more soupy than a regular dish.
Yeah, it's very popular.
Well, I can't wait for this. Yeah, it's really popular. It's keeping you above water, right?
Well, the people that do come in do eat that a lot.
So what is that now?
That's a steak stack.
Who taught him to do it like this?
I didn't.
My sirloin stack was being made like totally not even what's in my recipe book.
And that's how you originally started it, right?
No. You don't pre-cook the steak. Again, I should have seen that they were making it wrong. Right now, that steak is done, and it's no caramelization or anything.
Now the steak is cooked, the sauce is not reduced, and it's a mess.
I can't keep cooking it.
Well, take it out. Reduce the sauce.
That's what I just told him to do, okay?
Okay, I'm just saying. The hardest part about just now is I'm doing it how I've been doing it, and I had no support. Donnell's not backing me. They're her dishes. I'm making her dishes. She is the general manager. That doesn't work in-house.
I mean, my own kitchen staff isn't making my food correctly. That is totally my fault, and without my direction and leadership, this is what's happening.
I'm making her dishes. I'm making it how I was taught. And I've never been taught by her.
Take it straight
Well,
out, all the water.
No, we wipe that off. A little bit of green goes on there. This has a little bit of...
Look.
No, that's not water. That's the sauce.
You think it's a sauce. That is far too runny. That's the best you got. The only way is up.
I'm at the Spunky Monkey, where they run this place like it's a zoo. But it's the look of the place that has me pulling my hair out.
I'm going to meet with my designer, Tanya, and hopefully by tomorrow evening we have some semblance of a restaurant and a way forward for the Spunky Monkey.
This is like a jungle, like a kid's playhouse in here.
Well, the floor is worn. Tom is going to have to be a magician to fish this one.
That's rough.
The tiki hut thing, gone.
Gone. If you don't want this tiki bar theme, I gotta tie that in with Spunky Monkey somehow. Are you changing the name?
No.
No.
So what I'm trying to do is make this more of a restaurant instead of a dive bar. I want it all out.
This is nasty.
We got to get it out, down, and to the dumpster. Everything's garbage. We can't save anything.
Watching all of this go on and just being ripped out so fast, it's overwhelming. It's got layers and layers of blood, sweat, and tears, and now it's just gone.
While my crew continues to empty this dump, I need to get to the nitty-gritty of how it got this bad in the first place.
I've got cooks serving, servers cooking, and everybody doing what they want, but not what they should be. So I've got them all gathered downstairs. We're going to have a little conversation. So the process has begun. You hear that noise? That's people upstairs working to rip that mess apart. I noticed that everybody was doing every other job other than their own. So I devised this kind of fun game. So we have 3 colored hats here. If you cook, put your hand up. All right, I want you to put the yellow hat on. If you serve, put your hand up. All right, if you bartend, bartenders.
Oh, my goodness.
All you people wearing all 3 hats, how many people are doing all 3 jobs in one shift?
Everybody.
Everybody. Pretty crazy, right? None of you can concentrate on anything you're doing. If the bartender is cooking and serving, that means you can't take care of a bar. All right, take your hats off.
They're not doing all these jobs the whole time they're here, the whole day. I mean,
Apparently
there's
they are.
2... Well, she's not cooking when she's bartending.
Unless I'm
you're
making fried food.
Which is like 1 appetizer.
So if I want a drink, you have to wait until she's finished frying food.
Yep.
Yep. Is that good business? If you continue to let these guys do all their jobs at the same time, in the same shift, their job doesn't get done, the cleaning doesn't get done, the kitchen's the way it is because of that, you're going to fail. How often do you work? You work every day?
I work every day.
From when to when?
Usually like 10:30 to 4 or 5.
And then who takes over at nighttime?
One of the boys.
What's the busiest time?
The 5 to 10.
So why do you leave me at 4?
I don't think
Because
there's any...
you're dating the owner?
No.
Why?
I don't have a good reason.
When she's scheduled to be here, I want her here.
But you let her come home. I don't understand
I know.
that.
And one of my questions is like, what are you doing here?
And what does she say?
I missed you.
Do any of you respect her for doing that?
No.
Put your hand up if you don't respect her.
Them not respecting me, it hurt me. I think my leadership definitely has not been there.
You're supposed to be in charge, remember?
Yeah.
I don't respect Shannon for coming to the house. It's been a problem with our management communication.
So who does front of the house schedules?
I do.
From home?
Yes. That's where my office is.
And if you're not here and she's not here, and there's nobody here to lead these people and follow up with the cleaning, with the inventories, with whatever else they need to do, and you're both sitting at home. It's not acceptable. Sorry, it's not. Poor management equals disaster.
The name of this place is called Spunky Monkey, but it looks more like Junky Monkey. I want to bring the monkeys back in, but in a really fun and cool way, a little more modern and a little more hip. So what I've done is picked up a couple of hollow core doors from the hardware store. This was only $20 a piece. I had some vinyls printed up of monkeys, and I'm just going to wrap them around the hollow core doors to sort of act like a canvas. And once we put them on the walls, it'll feel more like an art gallery instead of a junkyard.
All day, Donnell and Shannon have been telling me about their communication problems and about their ups and downs brought on by the restaurant and the stress of losing money. I've got them in their house. I'm going to sit and talk to them and find out exactly what's going on there. The rest of the building doesn't need to know what's going on between you two, but what I'm gathering is there's some huge issue.
Everything that I would tell her to do or why isn't this done, you know, she wouldn't listen. She just would walk off and we would fight. I go in there and I look at it all and you just get mad and roll your eyes and walk to the dish pit. Like if somebody else did that to me, they would have been fired a long time ago. So it's frustrating, and I know what happened to me. You know, I love her, so the more we fought over there, the more I left being there. It was easier, I guess, not to know and to run from it, so it didn't affect us so much here.
She just stopped participating.
When I go into the walk-in and I see moldy bread in one corner, I see soup that's been dated over a month in there.
Were those the days that I'm bartending?
You feel that you're not valued.
I totally feel that.
Okay. Have you told her that?
No.
Well, tell her.
I don't feel valued for the work I do and the changes I have made. And the heart I do have, because I do care.
I'm sorry for that.
Tonight, I want you both to think about things you want to change about each other in your restaurant and the well-being of the restaurant. Ultimately, the things I'm asking you to do are going to help the restaurant succeed or fail. I know today's been tough, and I've been very tough on you. I don't make any apologies for tough love.
Right.
But I'm here for a reason. And this is a reason.
We have broken apart. It's become distant in the way where the restaurant has, the dysfunctional part of the restaurant has become into our relationship.
All right, you got your homework. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
A lot of things happened today, and I'm not sure that they can all be fixed in 2 days and $10,000. That's not going to fix our relationship.
I've got a tough day ahead of me at the Spunky Monkey Bar and Grill in Auburn, Washington. For 12 years, the monkey was flying high, but 4 years ago, everything started going downhill.
We went from serving 300 plates of food a day down to 40.
Danelle and her partner Shannon had neglected the restaurant so badly, it was almost at the point of no return.
Look at the floor. Look at the broken chairs. That just says I don't care anymore. It's disgusting.
As the restaurant went downhill, so did their relationship.
Everything that I would tell her to do, she just would walk off. If somebody else did that to me, they would have been fired a long time ago.
There's a lot to fix today. With so many things left to do, I'm doubtful we can finish on time.
Morning, guys.
I'll put another screw.
Hi, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Overall concept was
We were going funky, modern, cool.
funky, modern, cool.
I wanted to go big and really out there with the monkey concept. I have a series of these, and I'm going to turn that whole dining room into sort of an art gallery vibe.
Okay. Flooring. When are we going to start that?
We've got scaffolding moving back and forth. I can't have them start until we're done painting above them.
This has been a mission of painting between the wall, the cove, the entryway, the ceiling beams, all of the railings, the staircases, the bar. We have never done so much painting. 50 gallons of paint we have used so far.
Gone.
Okay. Priorities right now, and I'm sorry to rush you, but there's so much to do, and I don't want to waste time.
It's the floor, the bar top, the
banquette.
booths. Yeah, all the booths got to get done.
All right, I got to meet Danelle and Shannon, talk about their homework right now. I will catch up with you.
All right, you got it.
So last night, I gave Danelle and Shannon homework, things they wanted from each other to make this business successful. Let's see how they did.
Writing the answers to Robert's questions, you know, I really realized that, you know, we have a lot of work to do.
I'm prepared to tell Donnell what I wrote. I hope it makes a difference.
There's a lot to be done, a lot of learning about business and communication, respect. The urgency that you talk about to our employees, I want that from you.
Shannon.
See you in-house working with me and our team, hands-on.
Professionalism, it's just not a place for it. Displaying our relationship, it makes me a little uncomfortable.
Implementing a training system and teaching me how to do it so I can assist you successfully following through in all areas of our business.
All right.
I like that. You said our business. That means you have a vested interest in it now, because yesterday you didn't.
Right. I've been checked out for a while.
You've both been checked out for a while.
Right.
This is the most important one for me. You know, in the last few years, I've not done my job. And I apologize to you, my staff, everyone for that. I'm sorry that I've made you feel abandoned. And that just will never happen again.
A relationship in the workplace can be successful, but only if strict boundaries are set.
We need to leave this at that door and that at this door.
And that's very hard to do. It's
But
very
it
hard
is
to do.
possible.
It's not impossible, but it's very hard to do.
I know.
This is a wake-up call for both of you.
Yes,
Definitely.
it is.
This place could be a gold mine.
It will be. Shannon and I really know that we need to open our lines of communication better and really listen to each other and not walk out of a conversation that's important.
I believe Donnell really heard me this time. It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders.
Robert really makes people open their eyes and their ears.
Well, when I arrived yesterday, one thing I did see was a tabletop fryer that was used to do bar food. So what I'm going to do is grab the cooks, Shannon and Donnell, and show them ways to prepare good food without using the fryer. Oh, it's a bright, clean kitchen.
Yesterday, the state of the kitchen was a mess.
I got to tell you, I'm not going to eat anything in here.
Now that it's clean, I'm ready to get cooking.
I'm going to redo one dish. Your very famous pasta dish that you said was your best seller. You remember, Shannon?
Yes.
And it was watery, and it looked like that. I'm going to show you how to make my version. Grapeseed oil. We saute onions.
Beautiful.
Sounds good.
A little bit of garlic. Zucchini. Sun-dried tomatoes. Let it sweat down a second. Broccoli florets here. All we did was blanch them in boiling salted water. A bechamel sauce. Pasta in the sauce. Cheese, Parmesan cheese. Salt. Pepper.
That looks amazing. Fresh parsley.
Fresh parsley.
That's a beautiful thing.
All right, we gotta try it, right?
Come on, get in there, get the sauce. Don't be afraid. There you go.
That's really good.
Nice.
I'm going to show you a different dish. We've got salmon. I'm going to take a little pepper, a little salt, and I'm leaving the skin on. Why do you think I'm leaving the skin on?
Sear it.
Keeps the moisture in.
Into my pan. Little onion, garlic, sweet potato, and I'm a big fan of bacon.
I love bacon.
Bacon's in. Okay?
Yum. Looks great.
Just before I serve my salmon, I'm going to take a little bit of butter. And we're just going to let it melt and then baste the salmon. Now watch.
I want to eat it.
The butter is melted. Basting. Right?
Right.
That's pretty good right now, right?
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Okay. In the middle of a plate goes our hash. On top of our hash goes our salmon.
Oh, it smells amazing.
It's a beautiful thing, Chef.
Okay?
Looks great.
Don't get excited
I
yet.
know. Give me a spoon.
We have some jalapenos, fresh mango, jerk sauce. You can make this in advance.
Okay.
Simple. Little lemon vinaigrette.
I'm excited about that.
That is awesome. That came out of this kitchen.
This is keeping with your theme, right?
Right.
Yes.
Spunky Monkey, so we got some tropical there.
Right. Fantastic looking dish.
I want you to get the salmon, mango, and the hash.
Now, that's amazing right there.
That's awesome.
This is really good.
Without a doubt.
That's
just
amazing.
like that.
That's excellent.
That's us.
This will bring a new clientele to you. What you have now is a bar. What you'll have tonight, in less than 5 hours, will be a brand new restaurant.
Yes.
You put this out with good service, great food, and a great ambience, people will flock to it.
The food is finally up to my standards, but the front of the house still has a long way to go.
Tom! I don't have a floor. Why?
And now it's time for Trivia Impossible. In 1934, the tiki cocktail craze hit which U.S. city? Is it A, Los Angeles, B, San Diego, or C, Portland, Oregon? The answer after the break. In 1934, the tiki cocktail craze hit which U.S. city? The answer is A, Los Angeles, at Don the Beachcomber Bar.
We're still working on the floor. We're still working on the bar. I don't know if there's any projects done right now. I don't even think there's one. Normally, I've got a finished floor at this point. Right now, I'm just putting the subfloor down in order to put the new floor down. I am so far behind, it's crazy.
Tom! I don't have a floor. Why? Come on. I'm opening this. I need this back at 3 o'clock. By 6 o'clock, I've got my first tables in.
2,000 square feet of floor. 2,000 square feet and a terrible floor.
I know, but you know what? Get more people. Do you need me to
You can only do so much. You have to work one square at a time. I can't start from both ends.
I need this back by 3.
I know.
Hurry up.
Trying to get there.
It's almost at a standstill right now because I can't do anything till the floor finishes. I'm trying to finish the paint with the scaffolding. The scaffolding's got to move so we can finish the floors. I've got 150 people coming at 6 o'clock, and I've got to get it done, and it's going to be perfect. It's been a tough one. Yesterday when I arrived, all the staff were doing multiple jobs. I'm going to really define the roles that are going to make Spunky Monkey a successful restaurant. Servers, serve and take care of our guests and make sure they're happy. The menu, table setups, bus tables correctly, and side work. Cooks, cook, right? That's the first thing. Yes, chef. Along with that, make sure the kitchen is clean. Make sure that all our prep is done efficiency. If we cut 1 cucumber for 1 dish, and we've got cucumber in 4 other dishes, we cut 4 cucumbers, right?
Yes,
at the same time.
Work as a team.
Bartenders. Bartender. Drinks development. Know about drinks. Keep it clean. Manager. You didn't have any leadership, right? There was no manager. Donnell is the general manager. Shannon.
Shannon will be your assistant manager.
They're responsible for schedules, ordering, hiring and firing, training. Donnell, stand here. This is your staff.
Hey, well, first of all, I want to apologize for not being the leader that I am. I am going to lead you and keep leading you.
Do you believe her?
Yes. Absolutely.
In the last 2 days, what have you seen change in Donnell?
A lot. She's more confident.
Her drive.
She's excited again.
Shannon.
Yes. I will be there for you, and I will lead you along with her.
But don't make me cry. You know, I can't take it. You know I'm sensitive.
If you each do the job that you are paid to do in this new restaurant, there is no reason that you cannot make a lot of money for yourselves and a lot of money for the restaurant. This is the beginning of a new restaurant and hopefully a successful one.
It will be.
Yesterday when I got here, this ice machine was contaminated beyond belief. Mold, salmonella, we threw everything out, deep cleaned it, sanitized it. Now we have fresh ice. Had to buy it, but hey, after this, the ice machine will keep making fresh ice, and we're happy and safe at the same time.
In order to change the dynamics of this brick bathroom, it's dark and dungeness, we made these panels, they're slatted woods. It's gonna add some depth. They're really heavy, but it's gonna look awesome when it's in.
Pick it up and move it out! Whatever can go, get it out! The table's gonna be brought up, we gotta sweep, the bar is being done, we're putting up the final touches. Guys, my flowers are all facing this way, right? These are the details that set you aside from somebody else. Yesterday, this restaurant looked like a dump and the future looked bleak. Today is a whole new story, and I really think Donnell and Shannon are going to go bananas over the new Spunky Monkey.
The last 4 years of the Spunky Monkey have been the hardest years of my life. It's taken all my savings. It's come into my personal life.
We need this to save us.
Yes, we do.
If this process does not work, we would lose our home, our way of livelihood, our relationship, and that just would be devastating.
I need this journey that we're taking right now to really change our lives, not just my restaurant. but my personal life was Shannon.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, I have done some jobs in my life, but you have put me through the ringer on this beyond belief. You ready to see it?
Yes. Yes.
You nervous?
Yes.
And excited.
All right, come over here. Are you ready to see my rendition of the Spunky Monkey?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Open your eyes.
Oh my God.
Are you ready to see my rendition of the Spunky Monkey?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Open your eyes.
Oh my God. Wow. I love the floor. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's my bar. I feel there's nothing like it.
Look at that. That is amazing. This is beautiful.
I just love all of this color.
I can't believe this is our place. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh my God. Oh, wow.
Look at these seats.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I'm shaking.
Look at that.
God. I am like in awe. I can't believe that this is our place.
Tell me how you felt yesterday. I came.
Failure, sad, embarrassed. I've never ever felt that way, and I just will never feel that way again. And I'm not gonna let my staff down, and they have this beautiful place.
I got to tell you, the two people I push hard every time we do these restaurants, Tanya, my designer, and Tom, my builder.
Oh my God, you're so powerful. This is awesome. Oh, thank you, thank you.
I can't believe what you guys have done.
There are a lot of people waiting outside to come in. So, you ready?
Yes. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Go and show them the restaurant, okay?
All right. Oh my God. Okay, I want to welcome you all to the new Spunky Monkey.
That's fantastic.
Did you imagine anything like this?
No. I mean, like, no.
I just can't believe it. I'm just still
Not at all.
I think it's unbelievably gorgeous. It's what a change.
I was really struck by the colors of the triangular shapes up there on the peak. Just gorgeous.
The old floors were rustic, and these new floors are classy and real stylish.
The monkey pictures are great. They just pop out at you. They make you smile. The old Spunky Monkey is kind of dark, cheesy. It was a place I came to but didn't come back. It was one of the things that you've done it once, no need to go back. And now this, I can picture myself coming here a lot more. This is fantastic.
Everything is fantastic on our menu. Have you had a server out here already?
We've just sat at the restaurant, 80 people, first seating, and they are ecstatic. The place looks beautiful, but now it's down to the food.
Throw some of these in the combi, get them a little warm.
Look at these plates. Beautiful, beautiful plates that were never here before. That's what I talk about when I say sexy food.
I had the salmon. I thought the salmon was great. It was really good. The presentation was awesome.
Really good. The mango chutney is amazing.
I ordered the Spunky Monkey pasta. My wife's Italian, so we know pasta pretty well. It's cooked just perfectly.
I would say the menu is very different.
The cooks are cooking,
Beef sticks, here you go. 2 of them coming up.
The bartender is bartending.
It feels amazing to be able to be here, taking it to my bar, and getting out what I need to get out for beverages instead of frying food.
The servers are serving.
I'm not bartending, I'm not frying food, I'm not running food up and down the stairs. I'm here